teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Jordan Stout has us ready to get started. And off we go here at Arrowhead.
The sun is up, so wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. We're probably just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with weight that don't last too long. What happens the time in the diaries? No help for the weak when that touch you gone. Let it get boy for all of us. Now bring out the drugs in the and my homies got history that they say with a word. Bring out the the Lord of a place for them God. I see the bugs that be wishing we had in the
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That look good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On play action, it's Mahomes. This one broken out. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Attack! Hey, dribble it!
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Yellow! 15! Yellow!
Now Mahomes. That one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Now the first carry for King Henry. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his third touchdown on the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second down at the 27-yard line.
Easy.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Kelsey opens his account, his first catch, and a first down to boot.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Ravens 14, Chiefs nothing.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. To the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco. 38 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, 50 seconds, give me go.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll find his receiver, that's Jalen Royals. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Easy. Hey, my man. Attack! 15!
They go play action with Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Hopkins sent in motion. Second down. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. He'll look to throw. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and a yard. Jackson up top again. Flowers with the catch. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
First down, Baltimore.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
the gun. Here's a give to Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
And it's third down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
First down, Ravens.
Here's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one.
Jackson's pass.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Second down, they need 7. On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a third down and 4. To throw is Jackson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Dave Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And that one incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Third down and 9.
I don't need to.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
15. Easy.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
Second down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson now. A quick slant to Flowers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
1st and goal.
That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Henry. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. At the Chiefs' 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Jackson. That is caught by the tight end. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, really with the, I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought I'd make it richer.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Yellow. 15. Come back.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
46-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Attack, attack! Attack, attack! Attack!
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow!
Mahomes now to throw again. And he's going to have first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
To the air for Mahomes. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Easy! Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. Stay on. Yellow.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
In motion comes Andrews. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And When you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On play action, here's Jackson. Flushed to his left. Now he takes off. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 43 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Third and goal for Jackson. To the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
14.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A short one caught by Kelsey. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Hero 15. 15.
Here's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Gonna go right back to Henry. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On third down, here's a run by Henry. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. We'll give it going left. There's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Jackson on the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. And it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Jackson now from the 50. That's going to be caught. Down the sideline. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's done done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
3rd down and 3. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Fire down these two. There's a lot of lights.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
1st down throw, Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Hunt. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. and that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson looking to throw. Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at their 49-yard line.
On second down, Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Ravens' 19-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Easy. Do it. Hey, 43. Hey, dribble it.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down and 1.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Pistol gives to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Pistol formation with Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And the shotgun, here's Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57. Watch out.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A short one caught by Kelsey.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, rip it. Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.